Jay Smith, and I'm from Ventura, California. I work with Nick in his Love Without Limits events. I met Nick Vujicic in 2006, and from that moment on I realized that Nick was a powerful communicator and one of the men that's going to really reach our nation and the world. Before I met Nick, I was involved with a small organization called the Heart Campaign. We were hosting events where we'd gather churches, serve a community, and then hold an evening event where we'd tell people about Christ. We came to a point where we were reaching 3,000 to 5,000 people, and we needed a communicator to partner with at a level we weren't at. And I remember the meeting where we all were talking, if we could choose anyone in the world to come and communicate the gospel at these meetings and to this city, who do we choose? And it was pretty much unanimous in that room. Let's see if Nick Vujicic could come.
We look to Yahweh, forever Yahweh, Yahweh.
We were in a high school and probably 1,500 kids at this assembly. And it was over, it was done, and we had about a 20-minute window to get all the way across town and get him set up for the next high school. We are going down the center aisle, trying to go out the back door, and as Nick does, he saw something that nobody else saw. He was taking his wheelchair, going right past this young girl, and he noticed she was bald. And he stopped, backed up, and he looks right in this little girl's eyes. She said, "I love you, sweetie." And that little girl started crying. He said, "Put your arms around me." And just whispered a prayer in her ear. The place began to weep. And I watched a high school full of broken kids feel something that rarely this generation gets to feel. And that is the love of Christ. I moved to California both to work with Nick and to help plant a church. And through that church, we led a missions trip to Uganda about 3 months ago. It was a team of about 16 young adults. We took a 2-hour boat ride. It was a fishing boat equipped with an outboard motor, and we trekked over the water. We show up in Jana Island. We set up our tents. Pretty remote island, about 1,000 people living very much like you'd see a city maybe 1,000 years ago. And one of the few things we'd seen on the island that we recognized was Coca-Cola. You go to a little market and basically that was a shack, dirt floor, a lot of things we didn't recognize on the shelves, but we recognized the Coca-Cola. We're all thirsty, so we said, hey, let's go find one of those little markets. And so we trekked over, we found a little corner market, and as the gal was going to the back to retrieve our Cokes for us, I noticed she had a little portable DVD player. I'd only seen 2 TV screens the whole time we were on the island. And so I asked her, what are you watching over there? And the DVD player was just sitting on this table, and so she turned it a little bit so I could see it. I couldn't believe it. It was a video of Nick giving his testimony. And I asked her, where did you get this video? She said, I don't know, but we've all seen it here on the island. She said, actually, we've shown this in our local little movie theater. By movie theater, they mean a television screen connected to a DVD player that you pay a few cents to step in, sit on some little seats and watch. And she said that they've actually watched this video over and over, that everybody had seen this video. And of all the things this lady could have been watching, she was watching a video of Nick Vujicic. Right now, for whatever reason, God is giving Nick Vujicic incredible favor to share the message of the gospel. As I think about the future for Nick and for Life Without Limbs, I'm thinking about a future that is going to touch whole nations. It's a future that's going to touch governments. He's got a lot on his plate. Well, thank you for watching this video. We'd really like you to consider helping Nick be the hands and feet of Jesus to the world. It's pretty amazing that a guy without limbs is doing more to reach people than probably you or I. And you can be a help in doing that. You can help by giving to Life Without Limbs and supporting the ministry. You can help by praying for Nick and for the work that he's doing and the team that he's working with. You can help by purchasing some of their materials and giving them to friends and neighbors. and being part of spreading the gospel of Jesus Christ through Nick's story.